So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice plays it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Rossi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. And back out. Changes him with that pass. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Driving forward. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed.
Eto'o! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Saviola. Now, can they get him away?
Saviola clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff quietly revving up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is a little undercooked. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice, and he's managed to get free. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Delivery from Mbappe. O'Reilly clears it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, oh, he's been caught on it here. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that.
Oh, what's he done? Not the most convincing of passes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Foot in. Could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rice. It's Ferdinand. Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. O'Reilly. Gently done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beraldo. No way through. De Rossi. Cannavaro. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beraldo. And it's Cruyff. Now O'Reilly. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Here's found the way through. Eto'o! And no, just off target.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the through ball. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Messi. Cruyff. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So what can they make of this? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. O'Reilly. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's a little off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. It's Saviola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Cruyff. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's De Rossi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beraldo. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff! And yes, it's there! The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Cruyff.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the keeper's ball. Ferdinand. Messi. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Messi. And here's Cruyff. That's good play. Oh, it's come loose. Eto'o, never out of the action for very long. And here's Cruyff. The Rossi gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Succumbs to the pressure. Tacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And here's Eto'o.
De Rossi, and the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Cruyff. Oh, cracking ball. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking to play him in. And this is Ibrahim.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's hit the post.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Beraldo. O'Reilly.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to...
And Cruyff! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he...
Rice! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there.
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
He's had a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Cruyff.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread it left.
Gets a good foot in there.
Cannavaro. De Rossi. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Rice.
Cruyff.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Great chance here from position A1.
Rice! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Eto'o.
Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Cannavaro looking to hit the byline here. And it's Messi.
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, well measured. He's beaten the last man. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Spain clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cruyff. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking for the run. Gerrard. Not where it came from.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes...
Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Rossi makes the interception. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And Messi! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
And the shot! Goal! Paris! get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but he's in one-on-one.
Eto'o! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And Cruyff! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
He is through here. Can he get on the end of this?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's a promising position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff. And it's Rice. For De Rossi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini makes the interception. Spain, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a... Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain
Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
O'Reilly is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff, good strong midfield running here. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Lovely feet.
Oh, and Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Spain restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Beraldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Driving on and making good progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. O'Reilly.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is lovely. O'Reilly. And that's a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forced to go back. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain.
Cruyff! Superb goal!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Close chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beraldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And a chance! Against the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 9, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 41. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Filippo Inzaghi. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 13. Se va a llevar a cabo
Messi running with intent, where it came from.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet.
Conte. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the...
Inzaghi! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Inzaghi, and here's Dembele.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to pass it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. And this is Messi.
Chance, surely!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi goes short. So it's going to be another corner.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele. De Rossi. Cannavaro. He's got away. And this is Dembele. Big chance, corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Desperate defending required here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. And he's definitely on chance for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills! And that's that. Spain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Filippo Inzaghi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Spain really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.